throw across 3.
Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25. Here come the Cardinals, and it is Kyler Murray from Oklahoma who leads them out.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
First play from scrimmage. Here's Murray. Throw left side, hauled in by McBride. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. This defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down.
As he came to the line of scrimmage, he knew he didn't need much to reset the chain, so when he saw the space he needed, no hesitation. He went to the marker and got his guys a first down.
Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. The numbers there for Brown from a week. Open man here, Schwartz, complete. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. When you look at this defense, they sit at number 20 in the NFL.
Stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground. A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down. They'll try for the first with Walker. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. A couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time, that's what you're looking for in setting the tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. Justin Madubuike able to record his 5th sack of the season.
And every game we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for their defense today. Pressure the quarterback and make sure you play a good zone defense behind them, and they get their first sack of the contest.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Nice job there, forcing.
On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Returnable for Thomas. That'll go as a punt of 42, 7 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 2. Now with a play clock at 4, we're going to get a timeout call. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. First and 10, it's Levis. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Levis throwing again on second down. This one goes underneath to Walker. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Off the play fake, Levis. That is caught. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. One heck of a third down conversion, 33 yards.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front. From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
On second down, it's Walker. And he's going to be stopped up just short of the first down at the Cardinals' 27. The offense on third down, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. He's going to have the hook up to Schwartz. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
No surprise they decided to throw on 3rd down. A little bit of a surprise that they completed the pass and lost yardage on the play.
Levis throwing for it on 4th. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. Levis now on 1st and 10. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well, I think it's high time to get him some passes that he's comfortable with. Some easy throws, some completions. He's not even hitting the 50% thus far.
Well, certainly that has played a big role into why they are trailing right now. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Up the middle, here's Walker. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now 3rd down and 7. Here's Levis. A throw left sideline falls incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense.
First and 10. Here's Levis. Throw out wide to Walker. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's 2nd down. Levis trying to get his guys set as quickly as possible. 2nd and 3. Open man is Waddle, complete. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. And now the clock will stop as he's able to get up and spike it here. One final shot before the half. Here's Levis. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on fourth down. They'll throw now on the final play. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. This offense ready to go. Third quarter begins with a run by Walker. Oh, he's got a little daylight. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. Out of the gun, Walker with it. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10. Now Levis. He completes this to Walker. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. That'll give them 8 that time, and they'll be left with second and a couple.
At the 30-yard line.
Levis to throw it. This is Fant on the short completion. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
Walker now on first and 10. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Levis back to throw. This is caught. Touchdown. Jalen. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in 2nd and long yardage.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Not the start to the drive they were hoping for. That run doesn't get him much at all.
No, not at all. That leaves him with 3rd long, which means you got to dial up something pretty good. Think your best player with a play that he likes to run best.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. In motion goes the tight end. Levis on 3rd down. Oh, looking for Waddle, but it's intercepted. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That is taken in by the tight end fan. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
A gain of 22 yards. First down, Oilers.
Levis to throw on 1st and 10 here. Touchdown! Jalen Waddle with touchdown to... They'll find Schwartz complete right side. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a 1st down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
And he will find his man Schwartz. That's complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. On 1st down, Levis. And his throw here's incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Straight ahead, Walker. And he's brought down, but not before a gain of 13, down to the 13. 1st and 10 in the red zone.
Another carry for their leader, and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Back to Walker on 1st down. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Walker is into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Some good. Got an open man at Schwartz. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. To the right side, this is Walker. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late 4th quarter. Do they put the ball in the air here on 3rd?
I don't. I run the football, and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
Now a 3rd and 6. Throwing now, here's Levis. That is intercepted. And the Cardinals are going to take possession here at their own 37-yard line. Back to throw, Murray. That's going to be caught downfield by Chark. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. To throw is Murray. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that, because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
We've got to have two hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. And he'll work this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Third down and 1. On 3rd down, here's Walker. And he is going to have a 1st down here. And that should be the one that seals a victory. It's a gain of 7, and that should just about do it. That one looks like he'll throw here. Eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
It'd be interesting to see what he decides to do next time he's in the position we just saw there. Outside of the pocket, takes a throw downfield and turns up incomplete. I wonder if next time he might take off the run.
Here's Levis. And that's caught inside the 35.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Trailing in the 4th, this close of a game, that's a penalty you just can't afford.
It's an absolute killer, and it's one that drives coaches and teammates insane.
Back to throw, Levis. This one goes underneath to Walker. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end. They knew how to quiet this rival stadium, Charles. I mean, not only did they get the win, but they get the win by taking the lead in the 4th quarter to hand their division opponent a big loss.
And they're elated, and they should be, because they did exactly that. Went to a rival's house and stunned them, and did it with a 4th quarter comeback. And every team in the league prides itself on controlling the fourth quarter. It's even more difficult when you don't do it at home against a division rival.
So for Houston, the win pushes their record now to 11-2 on the year. And they'll get another road date next week. Meanwhile, for Arizona, it's just their third loss as they fall now to 10-3. And they'll get a chance to redeem